And welcome to 520 Sports Talk. That sneeze knocked us off the air. So glad you're with us tonight. This is show number 2 in our triple header here at Frog and Firkin. This is the specific team to the major team, the major all-star team that we had on last night. So you'll see a few girls that were on last night's show also on tonight's show. This is the Tucson Mountain Little League Heartbreakers team, and we're glad to have them. It's going to be a fun show. Like I said, we are here at Frog and Firkin. If you want to pan the crowd and show everybody that they have packed out the place. Great crowd, Tucson Mountain Little League Nation, you guys represent. We love it. And we're going to have a great show tonight, so buckle up and stay tuned. So we're going to go through some sponsors first, and then we'll get going. Arizona Motor Vehicle Express at 6741 North Thornydale. It's just north of Costco on Thornydale up in Marana. I'm telling you, I've gone to this place 3 times. I think the longest I've ever been in there is 15 minutes. They can do everything that the DMV can do. Licenses, tags, registration, ID cards, road tests, transfer of titles, anything you want, they can do. I don't know anybody out there that wants to go to the DMV and waste 2 or 3 hours sitting in line waiting for your number to be called. So definitely check them out at 6741 North Thornydale. Their hours are 9 to 5:30 Monday through Friday. And Saturday, they're open 9 to 3, so thank you very much. Cartwright's Modern Cuisine. This is a 520 and 602 Sports Talk sponsor. It's up in Cave Creek at 6710 East Cave Creek Road. If you're in Tucson, you want to take your wife or your girlfriend or something to a great dinner and have a little road trip, it's a nice drive just north of Scottsdale. Cave Creek's a wonderful town. They've got a lot of antique stores. There's kind of like a biker theme kind of thing going on across the street. They have bike rallies during the course of the year, and it's up in the hills a little bit between Prescott and Phoenix, so it's a little cooler than down in the valley. But it's more than a restaurant; it's a true Arizona dining experience, and I've eaten there probably half a dozen times. Some of the best food I've ever had, so definitely check it out. Simply Noted, mixing modern marketing techniques with an old school personal touch. Expand your business footprint by going to simplynoted.com. This is owned by Ricky Elmore, who played football at the U of A. This is for businesses that want to get your name out there, expand your scope of people wanting to look at your business. They use the social media aspect, but they also do handwritten notes, which in this day and age still goes a long way. So you'd be surprised. Go to simplynoted.com. Frog and Firkin. I love this place. Jody and Garrett, thank you so much. Right in the middle of University Main Gate Square. If it's not our show, they got karaoke going on, live music, sports 7 days, 7 nights a week, and some of the best food, if not the best food in Tucson. You guys eat here? Great food. I love it here. So thank you, Jody and Garrett. Frog and Firkin voted by the Arizona Daily Star for the best pizza, and their South of the Border burger was also an award winner at the Main Gate Food Festival. Bianchi's Italian, 2 locations, authentic Italian food from 1975. Vince's parents opened it up at the Speedway and Silver Bell location. They've now expanded into Marana at Thornydale and Tangerine, where we have our show. Definitely go check out Bianchi's Italian. Johnny Gibson's Downtown Market and High Wire Lounge. This is where we have our show outside under the stars, located on 6th Avenue between Broadway and Congress. Definitely check it out. Johnny Gibson's a huge selection of sandwiches, burgers, ready-to-eat food. For the adult beverage taste, High Wire Lounge will take care of you in that respect. Arizona Native Landscaping, design, installation, maintenance. Go to ArizonaNativeLandscaping.com or check out their Facebook at Arizona Native Landscaping. And along with the cactus and the native plants, they also do turf. So if you like the green stuff in your backyard or your front yard and don't want to have to deal with the upkeep of natural grass, that turf looks good, and they will definitely install it for you. High Five Sports Grill. This is our brand new sponsor. We're going to start having shows up in Marana at Orange Grove and Thornydale. The Sports Park BMX show will be there every single month. We're going to give them 1 show a month. Definitely check them out. Great food. And like I said, home of the 520 Sports Talk BMX show. And we'll finish up with the other sponsors a little later. Coaches, welcome back.
Thank you.
Good to have you last night and tonight. So we may have a new crowd watching, so go ahead and introduce yourselves and just kind of give us your role.
Yeah, my name is Javier. I'm the head coach of the Heartbreakers.
My name is Ed Pianis, and I'm the assistant for the Heartbreakers.
But we are missing three more coaches that are not here tonight. But
Okay.
there's 5 of us actually. Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
That's a big job for 2.
Yep.
So, tell me, what got you guys started into this? Did you have kids, or what was it?
Yeah, I got started because my daughters started playing softball, and I just wanted to get more involved with the girls,
Did you
help
spend more
out with
time with
coaching.
them?
Yeah. So just to show them that we're out there trying to help.
Bonding.
Yeah. So basically, that's it. That was it for me. I mean, just wanted to get involved because she likes it, and I wanted to just support her in what she wants to do, and also to help out the other girls too, because it's it's always fun helping girls out that's never played before. Giving them the tools they need to succeed in the game.
Well, it always helps when somebody that knows something is reaching back to help somebody learn something.
Yeah, definitely.
Because a lot of the problems that we have nowadays is these kids believe that they know everything because they can play it on a computer.
Yeah.
And it's totally different when you get out there and the ball is coming at you, or you got to slide and things like that, because it's all perfect technique on the computer and on TV.
Yeah.
Sliding is a lot harder than you think, especially head first. And those are things that are a little scary.
Oh, yeah.
So you guys get to spend some time with them and teach them how to do those things.
Yeah.
I want to congratulate you on that, because there's a lot of people that want to sit in the stands and talk trash about everything and anything, but won't volunteer at all.
Yeah.
But they know everything, but they don't help. So congratulations to both of you.
Thank you.
So
Thank you.
what's the biggest thing you take away from it? Obviously, your kids are playing, you want to see them excel, but the thing that really strikes me and gives me a lot of respect for the Little League thing is not everybody can afford club team, to play on a club team. It's very expensive. And not everybody's in a position to play that, but you also want the kids to be able to play the sport that they love, without the high price, basically.
Yeah, I think you hit that on the nail. Yeah, it is a lot more expensive. And I mean, you do get more quality training, I feel. You get more coaches involved, more equipment. So, yeah, all that money that you paid, it is put back into training your girls and all that stuff. But I feel, like I've been training my daughter, Rylin, for about 1.5 years, and she has developed to be really, really good.
She's a good pitcher.
Yeah, she's a good pitcher. So I did that myself. I started with her myself, and we have taken her to clubs and all that stuff. It is a big commitment, and I feel like whenever she wants to do it, we probably support her on that decision. But right now, I think she likes that she's able to be 11 years old still and have fun and kind of like develop her age. Yeah. So I that's why I like Tucson Mountain Little League, because we're volunteering our time there, and I get to work with Ed and my brother, and it's like a big family. We love the Heartbreakers, and it just became like a thing ever since we started until now, and it's gonna keep going. So to me, that's what matters the most, the unity of the girls and how well they're developing with us. Yeah.
Now, David, some of the players were here last night as part of the All-Star Tucson Mountain Little League. We were talking about that game that they won 35-31. There were 66 runs scored in the softball game. And the big thing about this team was they were down 18-0 after 2 innings, and they fought back and won.
Sweet. There's nothing like, sports can teach you so much about life. There's nothing like it. I mean, you don't have the money for the electric bill. What are you going to do? Exactly. Well, you got 5 days to figure it out. You're down 18 runs in the second inning. What are you going to do? You got to figure it out. I think one of the other things that's very important as far as parents are concerned, when they're dishing out all this money for this, you really don't want the kids to quit. $200, $150, $300, that's a lot of money to a lot of people. And you don't want your kids to quit just because they've had some kind of setback. And I think that really helps the family, stick-to-itiveness. And I think it's just, sports is so important in learning and teaching. And you guys are going out there. I know you probably had, $500,000 a year you're making. So it's really tough knowing where to spend all this money at. But I'm telling you, it's just so important what you guys do. working with these girls, and you do with the boys or whoever, just working with kids in general. It's so important because, I mean, that's where they learn what's really going to happen in the real world. You know, does my dad save me every time this happens? You know, or do I have to figure out my way to get it done? So you guys, 18-0 and come back and win. There's not very many people on the planet that can say they did that in any sport.
Right.
You know, so that's phenomenal.
Thanks, man. Thank you.
Last night we talked to them about their city championship, their District 5 championship, and they're going to Sierra Vista to play Kingman sometime this next coming week.
15, July 15th, yeah.
What day is that?
It's a Monday.
It's a Monday, okay. We have a show
they any
on
good?
Monday.
I don't know.
We don't know nothing
We don't know nothing
about it yet.
It's a
about
long
it.
bus ride, though, from Kingman to Sierra
Yes.
Vista. That's so. But I think you guys should be okay. Obviously, like I was telling the girls last night, you want to have a short memory. You won city, put the shirt, city championship, put it in your top drawer, start focusing on Sierra Vista. You know, look for that bigger prize.
Absolutely. I agree. I think that's pretty much what we've been doing, you know, like with training, with any practices. It's like we did what we had to do. Let's move on and do this thing because I believe we have a strong team and we can take this. I really do.
You did what you had to do, and you did it. See, that's the difference.
Yeah.
You didn't come up short. So whatever happens, there's very little that can happen that you haven't been through before.
Exactly.
And now you get the momentum of. You remember when we were down 18-0? It's only 5-0 right now. This is nothing.
Nothing.
You know.
Yeah, a lot of lessons learned in that game.
Oh, without a doubt. Without a doubt. You learn that you don't have to go crazy.
They, as you know, you want, when you're down 18-0, you want to chip away. You don't want to, you don't expect to get 18 runs the next inning and tie the game. They actually scored 11 runs, so they're only down 18-11 on their very next bat. So it was, and then they chipped away for that, got the lead, and at the end of the game, the Flowing Wells kids had the bases loaded, down by 4. So the tying run was at the plate. Hit a line drive back to the pitcher. She turned around and doubled the runner off second. Game over. It was
Bam.
great.
That's what I'm talking about.
Yeah.
You see, and that you'll never forget those little things in life. You know, your first home run, your first stolen base, first touchdown, first basket. You never forget those things, especially if it was a contested shot or, your home run was the bottom of the ninth. Your first touchdown. It looked bad for a long time, but you broke free and made it happen. So it's just a fabulous opportunity for you guys to work with the kids, and things can turn out very, very positive quickly.
So tell us, for the viewers out there, tell them in case, they have friends or family or they even want to go to Sierra Vista. It's a nice drive. It's up in the mountains, so it's going to be nice, nicer weather than it is down here in Tucson. Tell us, tell them the game, where it's going to be held, what time, and all that.
Okay. Yeah, so tournament's going to start on July 15th. We play that day, and four other teams are going to play. There's 9 teams in that bracket from 9 different districts in Arizona. There's a few districts that didn't make it, but there'll be games on the 15, 16, 17, 18, and then depending on whether you're on the winner's bracket or on the loser's bracket, you keep playing all throughout the week. So there'll be games from the 15th through the 22nd every day.
Okay. If it's a Friday or Saturday, we should be able to make it. We don't do shows on those days.
The 22nd.
Just keep winning, man.
Yeah. The championship game will be on the 22nd. So that's the date.
Where is it being played in Sierra Vista?
The name of the place is the Domingo Paez Sports Complex.
Okay.
And it's kind of hidden. It's off the I-90, I think. And but yeah, it's you can see there's 2 fields, so there'll be 2 games be played at the same time. So yeah, if you guys want to support Tucson Mountain Little League, that's where we'll be on 7/15 or 5:30.
Now you said there was 9 teams playing. We're having the San Javier Little League. They were District 12 champs. Are they also going to be at the same tournament?
They are, but they are 12U
12U
team.
and 14U we have on tomorrow.
Yeah.
Okay, so just different age brackets.
Yeah, there's some other tournaments in Cottonwood and Avondale, Arizona.
Okay,
So
all
they'll
right.
probably
Did
go-
Sunnyside make it for the 11Us on the
Yes,
District 12?
Sunnyside
District
made it?
12,
Okay.
Sunnyside, yeah.
Of course, Sunnyside made it.
So that's going to be a great tournament.
So did you guys play baseball growing up, or
I primarily played basketball growing up, but I played a little bit of baseball. But
I wasn't trying to insinuate that you couldn't play other sports. So,
but it was primarily basketball for me.
okay.
Yeah.
How about you, Coach?
I've been playing since I was 5. So I played Little League all the way up to high school level.
Okay.
And then after that, I played on a couple leagues around Tucson. One at Reed Park with some of my friends. It was a senior league. And then I kept active playing softball and stuff.
Yeah.
But I've been involved with the game for a long, long time.
It always helps to just remember how hard it is to hit a ball sometimes.
Yeah, it is hard.
Have either of you coached like boys? I know obviously you're coaching girls. Have you coached boys too? And if so, is there a big difference?
I coached my son back when he was 6 years old, but he plays soccer. So I coached him soccer. I love watching soccer. I'm just not very familiar with a lot of the rules and the practice that you gotta. So I kind of did my best out there and just be out there helping them out, volunteering. But I knew that softball or baseball was going to be where it was at, because I know that game like the back of my hand. So it was a given for her to like softball, because I was like, all right. Yeah.
Well, all sports have a little bit involved with this, that's the same.
Yeah.
Running, catching, throwing, all that stuff. There's a little bit that's the same, so you don't have to know all the rules. You just know, hey, if you kick the ball and run fast, there's a very good chance you can score a goal.
Yeah. Pretty much. Yep.
Exactly. Well, thank you, coaches.
Hey, thank you.
We'll get the girls up there. We put some extra chairs in the back so they can all come up here. We don't have to change groups.
Absolutely.
And we can just all talk to them for an hour.
Sounds great.
All
Thanks,
right,
sir.
thank you. Good luck in Sierra Vista. Okay, so we're changing up here. Dynamic Comfort and Air Conditioning and Heating, where your comfort is our only concern. Give them a call, 520-323-0008. It's hot out there. This is Arizona. It's summer. Make sure you don't have any breakdowns in your air conditioning because it's going to be miserable. So definitely give them a call. Catalina Auto Recycling. I was there today. I actually got another part put on my car. Saved a bunch of money. Probably say I paid like half price of what I would have bought it for at AutoZone or O'Reilly's or Merle's or something. If you think about it, all cars run on used parts. So why buy new when used will do? Definitely get a hold of them at CatalinaAutoRecycling.com. You can look at specific parts. If you can't find it, call them. They have a nationwide network. If they don't have it, they can get it for you. Arizona Lending Specialist. Contact Mo, the mortgage lady, at 520-510-6698 for the lowest rates in Tucson. And she will beat the Sun Streets, the Novas. And when you're paying $150,000, $200,000 for a house, to save $5,000, $6,000, $7,000, $8,000 on your mortgage by just cutting the percentage rate is a big savings. So definitely check her out. Jim Miller State Farm. We love Jim Miller. Located now at Coach Line in Silver Bell. He moved from his old office, so look for him at Coach Line in Silver Bell next to the Pima Federal Credit Union. If you don't see his business, look for the red VW outside and go bug him for a quote. You can go to mymaranaagent.com also to look it up online and to get an online quote. Teller Trophy, 2 convenient locations to serve you at 6th Avenue and 6th Street and the 5700 block of East 22nd, Tucson's original trophy and award center. So anything you have to do with trophies, awards, if you need a plaque for your door saying you're the president or the CEO or whatever, they have all kinds of stuff other than trophies and awards there. Definitely check them out, tellertrophy.com. First Heritage Realty, the A to B team with Brittany Palma. Looking for a house, condo, townhouse, or just land? Give her a call at 520-270-7958. Move the healthy way. Oasis Air Conditioning and Heating. Make sure your units are in tip-top shape. Give David Murrieta a call, 520-648-1755. One of David and mine's favorite sponsors, Pat's Drive-In, Niagara and Grande. You cannot call yourself a Tucsonan if you have not eaten at Pat's. Definitely check it out. The best chili dogs. They got chicken sandwiches. They got shrimp. They got burgers. Out of this world fries. They are open 7 days a week on Grande between St. Mary's and Speedway. And last but not least, New Stitch Embroidery, located at 3114 South 12th Avenue. They're actually making some caps and some shirts for 520 Sports Talk for our upcoming anniversary party and fundraiser. So you'll be sure to check out the 520 Sports Talk Facebook page, and we'll give you the date for that. We want to have all our viewers, any athletes that have ever been on our show. Let's make it a big party. It's going to be right here at Frog and Firkin. The room holds up to 100 people, so we want to make it a really big blowout. We're happy to be 3 years old, and we're happy for your viewership and the sponsorship that allowed us to get this far. And we're still going up. We're still popular. We are the show in town that does the most sports, the most variety of sports. We are the hunted, we are the hunted, not the hunter. So, how you guys doing?
Good.
I recognize some of you guys from last night, but we may have some new viewers. So, give us your name, where you go to school, and what position you play.
My name is Rylan Sanchez. I go to Andy Tolson Elementary School, and I play catcher.
My name is Alyssa Payanis. I go to school at C.E. Rose Elementary, and I play third.
All right.
You guys got to pay attention. See you back there lollygagging.
Lollygag in the back.
I'm Annalisa Flores, and I go to Valencia Middle School, and I play outfield.
My name's Chloe Lacey. I'm in Banks Elementary, and I play outfielder. My name is Madeline Grohl. I go to Andy Tolson Elementary School, and I'm first base.
Did you get it?
My name is Danae Lacey, and I go to Valencia Middle School, and I play first base.
All right.
My name is Allison Correa, and I go to Hollinger Elementary School, and I play pitcher.
All right. Well, thank you guys for being here. Who came up with the name the Heartbreakers?
Our coach.
Your coach? Okay. You like it?
Yeah.
Okay, so you're a specific team in the Tucson Mountain Little League system, but several of you made All-Stars to play for the All-Star team that's going to Sierra Vista next week, correct? All right. Now, David wasn't here yesterday, so just kind of let's recap that 35-31 win over the Flowing Wells kids, who are a really good team. And that was just a back and forth game, and just kind of recap how the game went. You were down early, you came back, you ended up winning, but they had the tying run at the plate at the end of the game. So just kind of tell us about that.
Well, at the beginning of the game, our defense wasn't on point, so we weren't that great in the beginning, and we let 18 runs in with the other team, and we got back with 11 runs. And we knew we could do it from then on because we have really strong hitters, and we just went on from there.
That's very impressive to be down by so much and still believe that you can win the game. That's very impressive, because a lot of people in a lot of sports, once they get down, 2 runs, 1 touchdown, a couple baskets, they give up. So what were you guys thinking at the time when you come off the field and it's 18-0?
Well, we were just really nervous, and we thought we were going to lose. When we saw the runs coming in, we kind of got a little bit more hope and excitement.
Your runs were coming in on that 11-run inning?
Yeah.
Okay.
What did the coach say when you guys came off the field and it was 18-0?
He told us not to give up because we still had a lot of the game left. So, we tried keeping our heads up and everything. They told us not to keep our heads up, and we just have to do better.
And who else was out there with you? So what did you think when you were down 18-0?
I thought we were going to lose because 18-0 is a lot.
Yes,
when we started getting hits and runs, we came back
and you knew you could. So you're going back and forth, and now it's what, they have 31, and then you guys came up to bat and passed them?
Yeah.
So now when you come all the way back and they got 31 and you guys got 25, 28, whatever.
I think it was, 31-27, and you scored 8 runs? 30, right, but I meant before you got the 35, I think you were down still 4 runs, and then you scored 8 runs to go up 30.
What happened? Did you guys still just think somehow we can do it?
Well, when we were down 4 runs, we're still working on our base running, but so far we're good on our base running. And our hitters, we got a couple home runs, and we stole a lot of bases, so that kind of helped us.
Okay. Now, just you two were in that game? Was anybody else out there? All right, so tell me, what is it that you like so much about softball that you don't play any other sports, do you? What made you choose softball?
Well, at first I was doing dance and I really liked it, but at some point I started like wanting to try a new sport.
You don't like dance?
Well, I do, but then I didn't like it.
So it's not as fun as softball?
No.
Okay.
You're like getting sweaty now, huh? And dirty.
Yeah.
Okay, were any of you other girls at the game, at that big game? Did you guys what did you think about the game? And watching it from the stands and seeing them get down early and then watching them fight back. What did you think from being in the stands?
Yeah, because my mom, she said, oh, they're going to lose, but I had hope in them. I said they're going to make a comeback.
I like
Well,
see
that's
moms don't always know everything. They know a lot, but not everything.
I agree.
I'm sure you do.
So when the girls came back, and then for those of you that weren't at the game and they told you what happened, what did you guys think? You three?
I thought that they did a really good job because Rylan is the first one to tell me everything that happens in her life, and and yeah, I thought they did really good.
Here, let her use that one. Don't mind.
I thought they did a really good job because it's hard to come back like that. So
It's very hard to come back.
yeah, and
Any
they
level of sports, it's hard
Yeah.
to come back 18 runs.
yeah, and they always do a good job. So
Well, when I heard of it, I thought of it, and when I heard of it, I said, well, I knew that they were going to come back. They're strong players. They don't give up that easy.
That's good.
That's the key. The key thing that you said is that they didn't give up. Because in life, that's what makes you successful, is not giving up. You got to keep trying, keep trying, keep trying. Regardless of what anybody else says, regardless of what anybody else does, you got to believe in you and never give up. And that's the key to everything in life. Confidence is the key to everything. So tell me this. Do any of you guys play any other sports besides softball? Nobody. Everybody just plays softball.
Yeah.
Okay. Here's my question to all of you. Who is your favorite player? It doesn't have to be a softball player. It could just be anybody in any sport. Who do you like the best? That you're like, you know what? I want to be, for example, the LeBron James of softball. Who is your favorite player? We'll start with you.
I don't really have a favorite player.
Not even yourself?
Oh, well, myself, I guess.
Well, okay, there's nothing wrong with that.
Well, I really follow my brother's steps
Okay.
because I really have hope in him.
Okay. All right.
What about in the back? Favorite player? Any sport? You like your favorite team?
How can you guys not be in sports and not have a favorite player? I don't understand that. Not even yourself. You know, you can say I'm my favorite player, but
yeah, I'm my favorite player.
okay, there's nothing wrong with that.
My favorite player would have to be Adam Jones from the D-backs. Is that his name, Rylan?
Okay. No.
Because we have
one
the
from
same
D-backs.
number.
for the D-backs.
Yeah. How about you?
Well, my favorite player is probably Rylan because she doesn't give up that easy.
My favorite player would be LeBron James.
I like him. He's good. That's a good person to pick.
My favorite player is Jenny Finch from the U of A.
Jenny Finch, another great athlete. Oh, that's great.
Now, we talked to you last night because you weren't the starting pitcher. You had your regular starting pitcher. You got down. They got down 18-0. The coach is thinking we may have to play a second game, so he pulled the starter to give her some rest, thinking, "Hey, we're down 18-0. Let's kind of prepare if we have to play a second game." They put Rylan in. She did a really good job, and she was the pitcher when they made the comeback. But then you kind of struggle a little bit in those last two innings. And remember, I told you, I said, you're trying to aim the ball. Remember when you came over and talked to me? You're trying to aim the ball instead of just get back and just chuck it, just throw it. Because David knows, I know, when you try to aim, whether it's a free throw or a pitch or something like that, chances are it's gonna be a ball or you're gonna miss the free throw. It's just if you have a natural motion, and just pitch like you know how to pitch, and don't try to aim it. You settle down, and then you got that great play at the end of the game. Where they put the other pitcher back in, line drive, caught the ball. She didn't realize she caught it, turned around, and easy pick off at second base to end the game. So, what did you think when the game ended?
I was kind of upset at the time, so I kind of just slumped over there because I was kind of upset because I was down because of my pitching. But inside, I was very happy for all of us, and I was very excited inside. I just didn't show it.
I mean, that's something you can tell your kids and your grandkids. We were down 18-0 and we won.
Well, by the time you have kids, it was 53-0, and you don't know how you did it, but you guys came back and won 54-53. Remember, never tell the real story. It's always be a lot greater.
What about you, honey?
I was really excited that we came back from 18-0 and won 35-31. It was really exciting.
That Floyd Wells team was tough.
What did they say? How were they acting after you guys did this to them? Were they devastated, or did you guys tell them?
The other team.
Eat it.
He did. No, of course not.
What? Well, you act like there's something wrong with that.
Like that.
Oh, stop
You
it.
always need good sportsmanship. It's not the right thing to go.
Telling you to eat it doesn't make me a bad sport.
We can brag to other people, just not the team. It's not right.
I'm gonna be you guys' coach and teach you guys how to tell them stuff, so you guys feel good about yourself.
So, what are you looking forward to? I'll ask this is kind of a two-part question because some of you aren't on the team that's going to Sierra Vista. So, for you two, what are you looking forward to the next coming week? And for those of you, are you going to be back with the Heartbreakers next year? Or are you going to move up to the majors? What's going to go on?
For the next week, where do you?
You're going to practice a lot, I'm sure, for
yeah.
Sierra Vista. What are you looking forward to the most?
Phoenix teams are really tough teams, and I mean, of course, we're gonna try, and we're gonna try to push ourselves, but they're really tough teams because
you can beat them. You came down from 18-0. You can pretty much do anything.
Yeah.
Do you guys watch Star Wars?
Yeah.
You guys watch Star Wars?
I know it, but I've never watched it.
Well, there's a saying in Star Wars. There is no try, there's just do. So you're not going to try to win, you're going to win. It's very important that you have that in your mind. Not try and win, we're going to win. So it's not abnormal when you do it. See, when you try and win, you give yourself that little bit of room. Well, we tried our best and we just didn't pull it out. But if you go down there saying, we're going to win, that's the best frame of mind to be in as an athlete. So that's I want you guys to remember that.
And he's right, because when you do win, what do you can say? I told you so.
Even if it's to yourself. I knew we could do it.
What are you looking forward to?
Hopefully to win so we can go on and go big, but try
Go to
our
regionals?
best. Yeah, go
Okay.
further and try our best.
Well, like I said, with being down 18-0, you've already faced the worst situation that you're going to face.
Yeah.
I doubt very seriously
Hopefully.
you're going to be down by more than that. So you already know you can come back. So the rest should be easy. It's like, hey, we came down from 18-0. We can do this. All right.
Yeah.
Now for you 5, are you going to play majors next year? Or are you going to stay in the Heartbreakers?
I'm going to be staying in the Heartbreakers, and I don't know if I'm going to be in the majors or minors still, but I don't know, but I'm looking forward to Heartbreakers next year.
Okay.
So when I do fall ball, I'm gonna go to majors and stay with the Heartbreakers.
So the Heartbreakers has a major team too?
Yeah.
Okay, great.
Yeah, for football, I'm going to be in the majors because our whole team, most of it is going to be moved up.
Okay, that's good. You always want to move up. You always want to play tougher competition because that's the
Yeah.
only way to get better.
I'm going to the majors for sure, but I don't know if I'll be on the Heartbreakers because my mom, she's gonna be an assistant coach, so I don't know yet.
Do you want to play for your mom?
She's my mom, I know so, but
It might
I
be.
liked my team before.
Might be better for you guys to just she coach on this team and you play on this team. Is that what you're saying? That could be true. It could be true. How about you?
I'm gonna stay with the Heartbreakers, and in fall ball, I think I might move up to majors.
Okay.
That's good though. You want to, you stay with them, get your skill set better.
Yeah.
And stuff. So, okay, so we're not even going to change groups because we got all you guys up at once. So we're going to kind of go back and forth. So we're going to throw a couple funny questions in, then we'll go back to the serious questions. We'll talk about school a little bit and go back and forth. How's that sound? All right, you guys know you had fun last week, huh? Or yesterday. All right, so I got a whole new set of funny questions here, brought to you by your mom. All right.
That scares her.
This isn't really a funny question, but it's kind of an interesting question since I haven't been a kid in a long time. What's the hardest thing about being a kid?
The hardest thing about being a kid is probably this is like because there's a lot of hard things about being a kid.
Just name one.
School.
School? Okay.
Oh, that's kind of hard.
Washing the dishes? What do you say?
School, probably.
School? Okay.
The hardest thing, in my opinion, is probably school because you got to focus on a whole bunch of school, but you also have to focus on family.
Okay.
I'd probably say the hardest thing about being a kid is dealing with my parents because I don't like them.
What?
I mean, I don't like dealing with stress.
Okay. All right. Good answer.
Probably the hardest thing about being a kid is probably things we have to do, like certain things we have to do, like like chores and like school. Yeah.
School and chores?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, it's school because I know I haven't been improving, so I have to improve.
Okay.
It's pretty hard.
The hardest thing about being a kid is that school, because we have to try to get good grades.
Okay. All right. Good answer.
Okay, well, what's the best thing about being a kid? Besides no bills and
Don't have to go to work.
you only make your bed once a week, not every day like you're supposed to.
Let's start with you.
I think the best thing about being a kid is that we don't have to pay for things.
That's a good one.
The best thing about being a kid is that, you don't have to go to work.
There you go. You kind of trade school for work, though.
Yeah.
The best thing about being a kid is probably not having to deal with adult things.
Okay.
The best thing, in my opinion, of school things like that is probably that you don't have to you could sleep in and so you don't have to go to work in the morning because my dad has to wake up at 4 and go to work, so that's what makes me happy that I don't have to wake up at a certain time.
David's been awake for an hour and a half before your dad.
I get up early.
The funniest thing about being a kid is probably getting to stay the night at my friend's house every night.
The fun thing about being a kid is that if you're on vacation, you can sleep late and
Nice, huh?
sleep in and then go to bed late.
The best thing about being a kid is playing sports because we're obviously more athletic than grown-ups.
Hold it. Hold it. So, how do you come up with that? You got these grown people are playing soccer for money. The NBA's playing basketball for money.
For money, so not for fun?
No. You said you guys are more athletic than grown folks. These people get paid to do it. Aren't they athletic?
Oh, yeah, they're obviously athletic.
50-year-olds.
We're talking about like older
tennis.
people.
Golf. You know, there's about probably 60 golfers that make over $1 million a year. What are you talking about? Boom.
Tiger Phil.
I was just saying, you know, to answer your question is that how did you come up with that?
I don't know.
Yeah, me neither. That's why I asked you.
There's no wrong answer.
No, there isn't.
Let's try this one. If you could be a superhero, what would your name be and what special power would you have? If you could be a superhero, what would your superhero name be and what power? Could you fly? Could you burn people with your eyes?
Okay. My superhero name would be Heartbreaker. No, I'm just kidding, sorry.
Heartbreaker. And that's your superpower? You break people's heart?
No.
That's her name. What power would you have?
Yeah, I didn't have that in mind yet. My superpower would probably be...
You could fly, or you could run fast.
You could beat people up.
Beat people up.
My superpower would be... just to fly. I want to fly.
You want to fly? Okay, that's good.
My superhero name would be. Okay. Like freezer or something, because I want to freeze stuff. Like I want to freeze stuff, so I don't know what my name would be though.
What powers would you have?
To freeze stuff.
To freeze stuff? Okay.
My
Ice woman? What would you be?
My name would be Chloe, and my superpower would be that I could go underwater as long as I want.
Go underwater forever?
Aquaman, but Aquawoman.
Yeah, technically.
Okay. My superhero name would be Super Ani.
Super Ani, okay.
And my superpower would be to be invisible.
Be what?
Invisible.
Invisible, okay. That's a good one.
That's a great one.
My superhero name would be the Mysterious Janae, and I just transportation.
Transportation, okay.
I don't know what my name would be, but I don't know what superpower I'm getting.
What's that?
I'm pretty nosy, so I would want to read minds.
Read minds.
Good one.
That's a really good answer.
I think I'll be Unstoppable Woman.
Unstoppable woman? I like it.
And I would want to run fast.
Run fast.
Okay, hey. Look, I like those. Let me ask you this. If you found $1 million today, what would you do with it?
Probably buy a lot of pets.
A lot of pets.
For $1 million.
Yeah, that's you're right. That's a lot of pets.
Whole humane society.
I don't know. I would probably buy a new phone because my phone right now is really glitchy.
A new phone.
When you have millions of dollars.
Okay.
I'd probably try to do something to stop, to stop all the pollution in the ocean.
Oh, you'd give some money to
Yeah.
to combat air pollution, you saying? That would be nice.
Yeah, and ocean, everything.
Right.
If I found $1 million right now, I would probably buy really cheap stuff and then burn like 50,000.
Burn it? Are you serious?
Wait. She would buy cheap stuff and do what?
Burn the rest. Like $50,000.
Why not give it to some poor people instead of burn it?
Yeah.
Okay, well.
She's a little mental.
No, I mean, hey,
I would probably help my parents a lot.
help
Okay.
your parents. That's a good one.
I'd help my parents, and then I'd probably get stuff for me as well.
Like what?
And then probably like some shoes and clothes, because they don't get good clothes for me. I don't know what I like.
Mom's listening.
Oh, that's okay. I want her to know. And then probably whatever I had left, I'd probably donate it.
Oh, do some charity work. Okay.
I would like buy stuff for me and then like give some to like other people, like my family, if they
Okay.
need it.
Good, good.
Well, first I would probably help the people in need, and then I would, if whatever I have left, like buy myself clothes and shoes and like stuff like that.
Because girls like to shop, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Go to the mall.
Nobody said buy a house for their parents.
Yeah, I would probably buy it.
That doesn't mean it's paid off.
I would buy a house.
Well, I'm just throwing out
I
some
honestly
things.
would buy a
We're
house
gonna burn
if I had
money.
Got burn money over here.
You know, we're gonna burn money. You know,
Honestly, I would buy a house for my parents.
that's what I'm saying. I would think.
I would buy like a house that has a pool, a hot tub,
Boom.
stuff like that.
Okay.
Okay,
I'm like,
so
it's my
let's do
house.
this. You already know what you're going to do with $1 million. So
Okay.
if you opened up your own store,
Oh god.
what would you sell?
I would sell jewelry and stuff like that.
Got a jewelry store. That's a good
Okay.
business.
I would sell like goods, like baked goods. Cause
Baked goods?
I
Like a
I like
bakery?
baking. Yeah.
Oh, sure. Okay. Are you good?
Yeah.
So you'll bring David and I some samples when you guys win state, right?
I'll probably open up a clothing store or a sports store.
Clothing or sports store?
I wanted to own a business with my stepdad, because we were gonna open a business. Oh my god, I can't say business. I'm so sorry. I want to open a business with my stepdad and make food, because he's a chef.
Restaurant?
Yeah, a
Okay.
restaurant.
All right. Who's next?
Go ahead. Hello.
If I opened up a store, it would probably be like, a clothes store.
Clothing store?
Okay.
For men and women, or just women?
Probably both.
Okay.
Good idea.
If I would open my own shop, business, then I would sell like something like what Starbucks sells.
Coffee.
Baked goods. Okay. How was the
If
Starbucks this
I
morning?
opened a business, I would open it with my parents, and I would sell food,
A restaurant.
What kind of food?
like pizza.
Pizza. All right. Good answer.
Okay. Well, I've got a question. So, after you guys are done playing softball, whatever level that is, high school, college, or even Little League, what is it you want to do after that with your life?
Well, I would want to be a veterinarian.
A veterinarian.
Very good.
Okay, I like that.
I would be a veterinarian too because I like saving animals.
Okay, that's a good job.
In the back.
When I'm done with softball, I'd probably like if I have spare time, I'd probably teach softball. Like,
You want to
Teach
be a
softball?
teacher,
yeah,
or a teacher, or a coach?
a coach. Like,
Oh,
teach
okay,
softball.
okay, okay.
Well, I would probably go open my own business, and then after that, when I get enough money, I would probably go teach softball.
What kind of business?
I would probably do like Starbucks or something like
Oh,
that.
coffee shop.
Yeah,
Okay.
or Dunkin' Donuts. I don't know.
Something fun, huh?
Yeah, something something that a lot of people would like, so I could raise enough money to go and teach
Sure.
or like coach softball.
I was at Starbucks this morning with Allie, so I mean it was fun.
I told you, a lot of people go to Starbucks and Dunkin' Donuts.
I honestly don't want to stop doing softball, but if I had to stop, I would probably also be a softball coach.
You what?
What she said.
Softball coach. Okay. All right, hot shot.
I would be like a nurse to help people.
Okay, that's a good one.
Nurse is good, good profession.
I wanted to be a softball coach. That's one of the things that I'm looking forward to.
Okay. So you want to stay with your sport but teach kids, like kids, like, you're as old as they are right now.
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay. So let's. What's that? Sure.
So, if you could get on a private jet and fly anywhere, where would you go?
I don't think they even heard what you said. You're trying to be all Barry White.
He said,
Very well.
Hey, if you guys could go anywhere in the world, where would you go?
I would probably go to Hawaii.
Hawaii's
Okay,
nice.
I've been there. It's nice. He's going to Hawaii in 2 days.
I would go to Chicago because people keep saying that they have good pizza.
No, that's
Pizza
true.
here is Chicago style pizza. Did you know that? Yeah.
That sounds good. I'd probably go to the Bahamas.
Bahamas, okay.
Bahamas is nice.
Now I would most likely like travel the whole world, so then like we could like be able to see like other things like everywhere. They're
Sure.
not
All
just
the
one
scenery.
spot.
All kinds of places.
I would want to go to Paris or New York.
Paris or New York? Okay.
I would want to go to Texas or California probably.
What would you like to see in Texas?
My aunt, uncle, and 2 cousins are there. So
What about in California?
Um,
Just the beach?
yeah.
All right.
I'd probably go to Obregon. It's over by Mexico.
It is in Mexico.
Oh, yeah, sorry. Yeah, I'd wanna,
What's in Obregon?
What's in Obregon?
Why would you go there?
Well,
Disneyland's not there. Well, why would you go?
why would I go?
Why do you know people there, or do you just want to check it out?
My stepdad's family. He was born and raised there, so
Okay. All right.
I want to know things about it.
That's good. That's good. Okay, so let's talk about school a little bit, okay? Now, everybody agrees school is important, right? Now, whether you play little league or school ball or club ball later on, you still got to get good grades. Does everybody agree? Okay. Do you think getting good grades is the reason to get good grades? Do you think that's to stay eligible for sports? No. What's it for?
It's
ahead.
it'll like so you can get like a good job and
There you go.
go to a good college.
There you go.
Same with me, like to where you can go to the U of A or something like that.
Okay.
A good place to go.
Sure. Okay. So I think everybody agrees on that.
Yeah.
So tell me this. What's your best subject in school? And what's the subject you may need a little bit of work on coming up next year?
My best subject is math, and I might need a little bit of help with my writing and reading.
Okay. All right.
My best subject is PE, and my worst subject would have to be math.
Okay. So you need to get with her and study.
I don't really have subjects that I'm bad in.
You got straight A's?
Yeah, kind of. I need some socks.
Geez, I don't have any bad subjects. I get straight A's.
My
That's the way to be.
my best subject is language arts, and
Okay.
the one that I need a little help on is math.
It's math, okay.
How about you?
Oh, me?
Doesn't matter. Everybody got to talk.
My best subject is language arts, and my worst subject is probably science.
Okay. All right.
My best subject is writing, but I'm not so good at math.
Okay.
My best subject is writing, but I need to work on my reading.
You're reading? Okay. Okay.
So let me ask you guys this. What is the number one goal in your life that you want to accomplish? That's, whether it's being a vet or a nurse. What is a goal that you have that you really feel like this is what you were put here to do and that's what you want to do?
Well, I'm really wanting to accomplish some hard things in life because I've been having hard times on school. So I want to accomplish on working hard on my work.
Okay.
It's good.
Yeah, I would accomplish on working hard if I don't say A like Melissa.
I probably just want to know that
My question is,
I've
how
been
did you get
successful
that?
in whatever I did in the future. Like,
Well, that's good.
I would probably want to just do pro softball.
You wouldn't want to be a fireman and put all those fires out from burning your money or anything?
She just wants to burn it.
$1,000.
A firefighter. Well, my number one goal is that. Honestly, I don't have one.
No way. How old are
Go
you?
through life.
How old are you?
11.
11? And you don't have any idea when you grow up you just want to just walk the streets and... Well, think about it. Start thinking about it because next thing you know, you're going to be 25.
All right, straight A's, let's go.
My number one. My number one goal would be to get a good job.
There you go.
What kind of job?
Like I don't know, like maybe a doctor if it's a good job. Like
Doctor's a real good job. All right, Riley.
My accomplishment would be to get through college and get a good job.
Doing what?
A softball coach. I've
You want to go to college to get a good job to be a softball coach?
yeah. I don't have another job in mind.
No, I mean, maybe start a softball academy. A lot of kids go to learn softball, and you teach them how to hit, how to pitch. A softball academy, a softball school.
Yeah, like yeah.
Okay, so here we're going to go back to the funny question. Because we got about 5 minutes left in the show, okay? Seems to be the famous, this seems to be the favorite funny question to all our shows, okay? Because you guys are kids and you like to eat, right?
Yeah.
All right. What's your favorite gas station food and drink?
Oh, you asked us that yesterday.
Well, I don't remember your answer. I'm old.
well, don't say that.
Okay, let's do. Okay, so I asked that. Let's change it up. Give me your 2 favorite places to eat: fast food, a restaurant, and you got to get rid of one the rest of your life.
We asked that. Me and her answered that.
Well, these guys did. You're killing me.
Go with the first one.
All right.
Are we doing the first one or the second one?
Either one.
Well, I would not Circle K. QT. Probably would be the slushies.
Okay.
And probably the hot dog
Hot dogs. Okay.
or the ice cream there.
Okay.
Like fast food restaurants?
Any restaurant. Fast
Okay.
food, regular.
Subway or Chick-fil-A?
Which one goes?
Subway.
Okay, Subway's gone.
Oh yeah.
We'll ask you two different.
You guys get the different
Probably,
one.
yeah, Domino's or Chick-fil-A, and I'd get rid of Chick-fil-A.
So you're keeping Domino's, okay?
Buffet, Golden Corral.
David
That's
and
a
I love
good
Golden
one.
Corral.
Golden
I used to manage Golden Corral.
Or
That's
In-N-Out. It's hard, but
That's a hard one.
I would choose Golden Corral. I would take In-N-Out out.
There you
In and
go.
out, you're gone. A Golden Corral. Jeff Schaffel, if you're watching,
That's a good one.
there's your next employee.
LOL.
He owns the Golden Corrals in two.
McDonald's and Peter Piper's, and I would get rid of McDonald's.
Oh, those French fries, you're gone. Whew. But that's not bad.
Okay, so you two. If you could be president for one day, what would you do?
If I was president for one day, I'd make. This is so hard. Because if I was president for one day, there'd be a day where, like a special day where everything costs 1 cent.
Everything costs 1 cent. Okay. I'm going to vote for you. All right, straight A's.
If I were president for one day, I would there would be like a big event,
Such as
like a
parade
big
or
carnival or something.
carnival. That would be fun. So nobody have to go to work or school. Just everybody just perhaps go to the carnival.
Yeah.
I'm going to vote for you. You can answer if you want.
I would most likely probably tell them that no more school.
For one
no
day.
one likes school. No, for the whole day. For the whole entire years.
Okay.
Yeah, kids. I would probably make everything free or break down Trump's wall.
Break down what?
Trump's wall? Yeah.
Okay.
No, it's not.
Yeah, I'd probably make everything free so I can get everything.
So she's 1 cent and you guys are free, huh?
Yeah.
All right.
Oh, I wouldn't build an amusement park, but like if there was one, what's their problem?
You're president. What do you want to do? Oh, yeah.
Come on, you're president.
I'd have the city workers build an amusement park.
In 1 day. Okay.
They can.
Okay.
I would probably make the aquarium at Phoenix free.
They make the aquarium at Phoenix free? All right, that's cool. All right.
Sure, go ahead.
Did you guys play any sports when you guys were little? Or whatever.
Yes, I played high school football. I played for the University of Arizona. I played for the Dallas Cowboys.
That's a lot.
Yes, that's why when you say old people aren't very good athletes, I don't necessarily agree with that.
I played football, basketball, and baseball in high school, but I also played Little League.
Yeah.
And then I played football and basketball in college.
So there you go.
And we're old.
Dallas Cowboys fan.
Oh, well, tell your uncle I said hello.
My mom, my grandpa, my uncle, and my cousins are a Dallas Cowboys fan.
Hello, uncle, aunt, cousins, brothers, sisters, and everything.
Okay, so you guys already know what's coming up here. We're going to close the show out, but before we close the show out, remember I told you before when you guys were eating that this is a nationwide broadcast, so anybody in America can watch this. So whether your people are here, they're in Tucson, Phoenix, Los Angeles, Chicago, anybody you know you want to say hi to, now's your chance. We'll start with you.
I would want to say hi to my grandma because she lives in Mexico.
That's good.
Okay, good.
to say hi to my best friend Kimberly because she's in Payson for the whole summer.
Okay. Hey,
Tell her you're going to be on tonight?
Yeah.
So she's watching?
I'd probably say hi to my great grandma and Aunt Betty in Florida.
Great grandma? That's great.
You guys are the queen of probablys. You're the queen probably, and you're the queen.
That's
Probably.
right.
We're sisters.
Oh, probably. I should have known, huh?
Probably should have known. I would most likely. I'll change it.
Well, that's the same thing. Why don't you just say, hey, I'm going to send a shout out to...
My best friend, she just moved to Michigan. Her name's Karen, and I miss her.
Okay.
she used
It's
to
no
go
fun in the winter. I used to live there.
I want to say hi to my cousin Spunky, and
His name is what?
no, her name's Eilina, but I call her my Spunky.
Okay.
And I want to say hi to my tia because they're in New York.
Okay.
Okay, good deal.
I want to say hi to my whole family, and I love them. Because I have my aunt and uncle and cousins in Texas.
Okay.
And yeah.
So this is what you got to do. You're just like, hey, I'm making straight A's. I need a little raise on the allowance, okay?
Shout out to Gina Snyder. She's helped me with pitching through the way, and I've been improving step by step.
Gina's a very, very good athlete. I know her. I know her mom and dad. Really nice people. So, Gina, I know you watch the show. I know Kara watches the show. So, there's one of your proteges. All right. Did you guys have fun?
Yeah.
You guys are like regulars.
Yeah.
I mean, this is your
Probably.
third show.
You probably had
You
fun.
probably had fun?
I most likely.
All right. So,
Most likely.
I already gave you the challenge. You win in Sierra Vista, and you become regional or state champs. You're back on the show. All right. You guys, whether you're staying in minors or you're moving up to majors next year, do your best. And by doing your best, two things: listen to your coaches, listen to your parents. Okay, because they want you to exceed. And they want you to excel. They want the best for you, okay? All right. So we want to thank you guys for joining in. It was a great show tonight. We have one more show here at Frog and Firkin this week on the triple header. Tomorrow night's going to be a special show. It's going to be a 2-hour show. We're going to start at 6:15. So mark that on your calendar, 6:15 instead of 7. We're going to have the San Javier Little League softball girls, the 12U first, and then the 14U on the show tomorrow night. Back here at Frog and Firkin, our lead sponsor, and a great place to be and a great place to have a show. So thanks a lot for watching. Keep an eye on the 520 Sports Talk Facebook page. Remember, we have Twitter at 520 Sports Talk, Instagram at 520 Sports Talk, YouTube 520 Sports Talk channel. And you can also tell your friends that maybe don't have Facebook that they can watch our shows on the 520 Sports Talk YouTube channel, and then our website that we're very proud of, 520sportstalk.com. For David, for Bill, for Pearson, thanks for joining in. 520 Sports Talk, Southern Arizona sports with a twist. It's a wrap.